belly deep into brushworks. I'm back for Purgatory. Anything but Pokemon at this point. Anything but Pokemon. So welcome back to the second most viewed IP of mine, I think. Super Monkey Ball! Banana Mania, to be specific. It's been a hot month or so since I last played this. Actually, I'm sorry, I don't want OG music this time. I want default. I also want to do something else, without the jumping. Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz, not the HD one. I enjoy that immensely. Well, maybe we could have jump. Nah, no. I'm not gonna do that. Why am I mentioning this? Because the Accelerometer is basically tilt controls. And one of the things I had said to myself in my most insane of times is, hey, what if I played every single level with tilt controls? Also, Golden Eye because I earned it. So here's what's going to happen. I'm essentially going to do casual on 1 and 2 in this one video. There's no jumping, which is probably going to be a very bad thing for me. And we're going to see how long it takes for me to get through casual mode while only tilting the controller. I want to maybe adjust the camera so you can make sure you see that I'm not touching the nubs at all. In fact, I'm possibly doing this because one of the stages that I kept yelling at, either Galaxy Whis is telling me the truth or is gaslighting me into believing that I have Joy-Con drift. I know, shocking, right? But one of the stages where I said I can't even go straight, yeah, that might be Joy-Con drift fault. We're gonna find out one of these days. So for right now, I'm gonna play this like I would have played a Wii U version of Monkey Ball by having this stupid thing flat. I don't know why Sega didn't go on the Wii U hype train. Mostly because there wasn't a hype train, let's be honest.
Ready?
Let's be bluntly honest. Go. Speaking of blunt, I sang praises for this game at one point.
Go.
I'll have to take back some of those praises. A little bit. I still want to make sure everyone knows that I think this is the most accessible Super Monkey Ball game for a casual audience that ever existed. But for the veterans of the Monkey Ball series, this is a more washed out version of 1 and 2 and essentially deluxe. Although I never played a good deluxe game. Oh dear, oh dear. Alright, we're good, we're good. That was close. I almost fell out. I almost went out of bounds. I never liked that line. Alright, bonus stage!
Ready?
Can I collect all the bananas? No! That wasn't a good start. But it's fine. It's fine. I know what I'm doing. I'm a monkey ball aficionado. Dumb words, but that's just something that sometimes my brothers say. I am way better at Monkey Ball than Coen Bros is. This isn't me bragging, this is me stating facts. He loves Monkey Ball, but we both share a love-hate relationship with this IP. I will say, I think there's more better Monkey Ball games than there are Sonic games. That's just a fact. Deal with it. Alright, here we go. slopes.
Ready?
I'm gonna take the shortcut.
Go!
Just so we could save some time. That almost didn't work. As you can tell, if you go back to some of my most recent Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz gameplay, you're not able to hold a controller up like this and tilt it. So, I'm not crazy about that because it felt a lot more fluent in some ways. But at the same time, I was joking about the Wii U, but I would have wanted to see a game for the Wii U that had these types of tilt controls. Maybe you could even see your monkey from a overhead view. That would be really neat. So you would have the TV that would look like this, and then you would have the gamepad where Ai's top of his cute little curly head, you could see from the top. It would give... I'm trying to think of the best analogy for this.
Ready?
One of the games from Banana Blitz HD, and technically Banana Blitz, where there was an overhead view, and you had the stereo monkey, pointing your controller a certain way. It would look something like that, except probably more zoomed in. I don't like this stage, by the way. I don't know if it's mostly because I tried to collect every single banana on this stupid stage the first time I ever played it on this version, aka Banana Mania. Or if I just know the sensitivity for this accelerometer, or however you're supposed to pronounce it, it's not exactly 1-to-1. You could see me tilting, right? You could see me tilting down, but he doesn't right away go forward if I point him north, or if I tilt the controller north. So there's a little bit of unresponsiveness going on with the accelerometer. But going back to the whole watered down version, I mean, here's the thing, and you could say this for just about any remake or remaster. The graphics look great. They look crisp. They look pretty to look at. They are much better than the muddy down graphics. I could say the same thing for Banana Blitz HD.
Ready?
But substance is only part of a game's essence. If you can't nail down the same controls, the same stage layout that the original game had, you're not making a game faithful to the original. You can still have these fun little gimmicks like Pokemon Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby is. Community question! Can I go one video without mentioning the word Pokemon? That's the community question. Let's see if anyone answers it. Oh no, it's exam A. So, I was probably talking about exam C when I was mentioning a stage where you can't go bloody straight. But I digress. No one wants to hear me spout about that again. What I'm gonna spout about is how this game kind of takes out some of the charm and mechanics of the original Monkey Ball 1 and 2.
Ready?
I've played the original Monkey Ball 1 and 2. When the GameCube came out, I said, nah, I don't want spooky green man Luigi being spooked by ghosts. I want monkeys in balls. That sounds fun to me. And it was, but it was also very stupidly challenging. I said stupidly,
Ready?
but
Go.
hopefully you know what I mean. If we get to a point where it's asking me to handicap myself, I think I'll take the offer. And if I can't get in like the next 5 tries after that, I'll turn on jump. Because we gotta get this ball rolling. Pun intended. Okay, so why is this watered down? Well, we're not talking graphics, we're talking mechanics. The ball rolling sound is not accurate. The stage layout isn't always accurate. Granted, they made some of the stages easier, although I'd argue that sometimes. Some of it is a little bit more easier to tell than others. I'm gonna fall again, aren't I? I'd like to believe slowing down time will help, but we'll see. Just need to keep the monkey straight! Straight, aye! Don't make me go for one of those jokes again. They're really cringy and bad. But seriously, you need to not be swerving. If we're gonna get you to the end of this, you can't be doing that. I feel slightly ashamed I'm using this, but if it gets me through the darn stage, fine. Call that -1. This isn't golf, but if you wanted to be golf, it could be +1, but it doesn't matter. +1 point, -1 point. I have done it bad. I have cheated. I have handicapped myself to make it easier. What happened for a second there? I will say this much. I prefer Super Monkey Ball 2 over 1. The stages for 1 are a lot more mean-spirited in some cases, or at least they're more about testing your balance in some cases. I don't know. They seem a lot more straightforward than 2's is. Now, when I say straightforward, I'm sure some of you are going back to when Monkey Ball became bad, which would be Banana Blitz. Oh, right, I don't get the bonus stages. Well, whoops. Maybe one day I'll come back to this and try to do it legit. Or I'll just turn on jumping, one of the two. Anyways! Now it's time for SMB2 Casual! I am at 13 minutes. Not bad. Not bad. I could finish this in under 30. Simple.
Ready?
Sure is.
Go!
I still bop to this music every single time. Still golden eye, by the way, but I don't see anyone complaining about that because you're not saying anything in the comments! Meta jokes aside. I still like this game. Especially the music and graphics. But I'm not gonna deny that there were some cutbacks made, especially with Super Monkey Ball 2 story mode. I mean, it's slightly charming seeing a different take on story mode, but it's also very much out of context compared to the original Super Monkey Ball 2 story mode. You know, with... yeah, I always forget his name. Dr. Baboon trying to steal all the bananas and then turn them into curry!
Ready?
Some of those scenes in this game just don't have the same impact or charm or humor. And then the one where Eyes just shrunk. it's a little hard to tell what happens. So, I know we didn't need monkeys in pants. I get that part. But there's still some context missing when you view story mode. And mini-games? Oh, I don't want to even talk about the mini-games, but I will. The mini-games upset me. Not every single one, but the majority of them. The first egregious sin, in my honest opinion, my absolute opinion, but still my opinion, not yours, mine, is that they made way too much streamlining decisions. Oh, jeez. Especially when it comes to soccer and baseball. They cut out some of those charming victory scenes. And I don't like that, because it just adds to the charm of the game. Yes, it slowed the pace down, but trust me, it doesn't slow it down that much. I'd argue the Ultra abilities and Kirby Return to Dreamland for the Wii take way more time, and you have to use them every single time you want to bust down an obstacle. I'm glad that was streamlined.
Ready?
But, Monkey Ball mini-games? No. I don't like that. You are taking out the charm of the original game. Speaking of taking stuff out, music! They took out so much music. And I'm not talking about that they changed the music, into its default, that now it sounds different. No, I'm talking about OG music you can buy for $5, and they don't include all the tracks. Take take Monkey Baseball, for example. There's only one track that they play in this game, and there are 2 tracks in the original Monkey Baseball.
Hurry up! 10,
Go look it up!
9,
Go look
8,
it up. Play the
7,
first
6,
grass
5,
course of
4.
Monkey Baseball and tell me I'm wrong. But they included all 3 of the racetrack themes from Super Monkey Ball 2 for Monkey Race and Monkey Target. No one wants to play Monkey Target.
Go!
You'd enjoy yourself more if you went to purchase an authentic GameCube, an authentic version of Super Monkey Ball. Either 1 or 2, it doesn't matter. Both of those Monkey Targets, stellar compared to this one. I can't even play this one without having to tilt the control stick all the way up. Because if you don't, you will plummet to the water every time. You will only reach halfway towards where you're supposed to land and plummet into the water, and you don't even see the monkey go all the way into the water. There are things I like about this game, and there's things I don't like about this game. But I'm going to spoil something right now. And this isn't about just Monkey Ball. This is about Sonic the freaking Hedgehog, which I'm gonna also have to obsess about this month. You know, Sonic X Shadow Generations. Guess what? Which one of the hedgehogs I'm focusing on more? Here is my hot take.
Ready?
I was able to accept Sonic Forces to be a better Sonic game because Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric was so bad I almost didn't want to play another Sonic game ever again, especially when they brought Sonic Boom Fire and Ice. It's like, okay, well, I guess we're giving up on the original Sonic concept. Bye, guys! I'll just stick to Monkey Ball, thank you! But Sonic Forces, it's not a good Sonic game. You know why people keep asking for Sonic Adventure to be brought back, or for there to be a Sonic Adventure 3? Because that was the peak of 3D Sonic. That was the peak for the most part. I'd say Unleash gets close, but they make a lot of mistakes. But there's also Sonic Colors. We praise Sonic Colors, and that's fine. But I will admit, looking back, playing smaller stage chunks of the bigger stage wasn't exactly the best of times. Whatever you view for Sonic Colors, however you view it now, it's good, it's just not perfect. I'm gonna say Sonic Adventure 2 is the best when it comes to how they do the stages. Because we don't have repeated stages. Sonic Adventure, you know, Sonic Adventure DX, the original Sonic Adventure, I feel its biggest flaw was taking all the other characters where you play as Sonic in... Oh, help me out. I can't remember names of stages. I think Red Hot Mountain's one of them. We're just gonna pretend it's called Red Hot Mountain, and we're gonna pretend I know what I'm talking about. Red Hot Mountain. Sonic had to race through that. There were 2 sections of that stage. But then you have to go back to Red Hot Mountain with Knuckles, which is a lot less of a problem, considering some of the other stages where you have to go back as another character. Well, that didn't work. I need to go faster, because I don't think I would have made that even if I didn't slow down at that part. Still using motion controls, by the way. Absolutely no jumping. If I press the button, it's not going to jump, so... Just making it artificially harder for myself, which is funny, because there's one thing I have never ever done in Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania, and that is go to the stupid online section and play marathon mode for both games, where you're not allowed to jump, and you are being timed every single millisecond, minute, hour you waste trying to get a score that's never gonna show up on the scoreboard, let's be honest. But hey, I made it to the extra stages, so high five me! That was my pitiful version of a high five. Oh jeez. I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it on the conveyor belt. Woo! Got it! I wasn't sure I was gonna make that the first try. I wasn't exactly going straight. Alright, so let me go back to Sonic Forces and where I was going with this when it comes to Super Monkey Ball. Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz. Banana Blitz HD. I hate so much. Once again, substance over everything else, basically. I do not like Banana Blitz HD at all. So, Banana Blitz... Sorry. Stop saying Blitz, Brenton. Yay, Blitz. He's over there. No. Yeah, Banana Mania. Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania is better than Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD. I said Blitz again, but I had to.
Ready?
But does that make it a better Monkey Ball game? No! I still say, even though I like Banana Blitz a whole lot, I think the best Super Monkey Ball game is either Super Monkey Ball 2 or Super Monkey Ball Deluxe. As long as you're playing the Xbox version, as long as you're not playing the PlayStation 2 version. PlayStation 2, oh gosh, no. Not only are the controls bad, where it feels way too easy to move the monkey, the loading times are abysmal. You go into the GameCube, you can go to the next stage like that. As soon as it gets done figuring out your score, you're on to the next stage. You have to wait a solid 10 seconds per stage, depending on if you win it or lose it. I repeat, in a different way. If you fall out, you still have to wait 10 seconds for the stage to load. That's not fun. For the longest time, I was saying Deluxe is the worst Monkey Ball game ever. But it's PlayStation 2's version that is the worst. But still, my point being, whether you play Deluxe, whether you just play Super Monkey Ball 2. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Is still mechanically better than this game. I love the graphics, I love the new music, I love that they can add the old music, even though you had to pay a price for it. But Monkey Ball 2 is still better. And that's sad. So, what does that mean for the new Monkey Ball game? I'm gonna play it, I'm gonna enjoy the base idea of it. But it's still no Super Monkey Ball 1 or 2, where they had clever level design. We haven't seen every single level, don't get me wrong, but it's the same straight up A to B level design that all the other Monkey Ball games have had ever since
Ready?
Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz. I said Blitz again, I'm sorry. But whether or not it's splits or it's touch and roll, excuse me, no, step and roll, not touch and roll. Touch and roll is under the good designs for Monkey Ball. Although touch and roll is the first instance, no, second instance, where they just they reuse other stages from the Monkey Ball games. Alright, we are 3/4 of the way done. Almost 30 minutes. Sorry, let's pretend I didn't do that. I was looking at my OBS clock. Jeez. This is fun, guys. This is super fun. So, I've went on a tangent about a lot of things. Should I go on a tangent about Pokemon? Why not? I've already said Pokemon at least twice now.
Ready? Go!
You want to know where my content has gone? If you haven't been watching my update videos,
Ready? Go!
it is because I have been playing from start to finish several Pokemon games in a row. Trying to speedrun them, which, that doesn't work when you're trying to grind for levels. I'm just gonna say that right now. Oh my gosh. But I've been playing several Pokemon games. From the very beginning, which means I erased an entire save profile. Some that have over 500 hours of commitment to them. And then I'm just racing to try to find specific legendaries. Examples include Pokemon Heart Gold, Pokemon Crystal, Pokemon Omega Ruby, although you were kind of there for that. I had to rent it from the library, so someone erased the save profiles anyways. Almost Pokemon X. I almost did Pokemon X. There's one stream on my Wii to Stream thing where I got to Coeur d'Alene, see? I don't think that's what it's called. Coeur d'Alene! That's what it's called. No, I'm joking. That might even be meta humor.
Fall out.
But where server, the place where there's the second gym. But when I went to look back at my stream recording, oh, the quality was terrible. Absolutely abysmally terrible. For graphics, sound, everything was off. And then I learned, hey, it looks better and sounds better on a cell phone. But, let's go back to when I did the Rainbow Rocket stream. The phone kept overheating. It kept running out of battery to a point where I had to wait, physically wait, for over half an hour for the phone to be able to be used again. And by the time I went back to the stream for Pokemon Ultra Moon, it's not Sun, Ultra Moon's Rainbow Rocket chapter, I had to start a brand new stream because it timed out on me. But I still had to get all the Pokemon from Kalos, including the legendaries Xerneas, Yveltal, and Zygarde. Now, I did mention Pokemon Ultra Moon, how I had to start over that save file, so that's another one to chalk up on the list. So there's a Zygarde there, that makes things easy. And then I was lucky enough to find Xerneas. You know what I wasn't lucky to find in Pokemon Ultra Sun, which I had to rent from the library and start all over from the very beginning, so essentially I played the same two games, both, trying to skip over the story and same mechanics I had already played from both games? I couldn't find Yveltal! No, that's wrong. I couldn't find Palkia! You know, the Sinnoh Pokemon from the Sinnoh games.
Ready, go!
I'm not making this up. I think I hate Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum even more than I did when I first played them. I could not get past the majority of gym leaders in Platinum for the longest time. There are some Pokemon games like Heart Gold and Pokemon freaking Black that I beat in less than 24 hours in a single day. Pokemon Platinum was not one of those games. I struggled endlessly, even when I transport Pokemon from Pokemon Pearl, which luckily I didn't erase, and a Mew that I got from Haley, that was perfect. A second Mew I got from Haley, I don't even know how that happened, from My Pokemon Guest Ranch. Yes, maybe I'll make videos about that again one day.
Ready?
I kept failing at gym leaders. Like, give me a sec. I'm trying to remember her name. You know, the one that says, whatever you do, dance!
Ready?
Fantina.
Go!
I kept failing at Ghost-type Fantina. Now, maybe it doesn't help that I picked Piplup as my starter. In fact, reality check,
Ready?
about
Go!
4 to 5 of my main Pokemon that I used to get to the end of Platinum were weak to ground-type moves. I kept getting wrecked by nearly everything that had ground-type move, which is basically everything. Every single Elite Four has a ground-type move.
Fall out.
There just came a point
Ready?
where I just had to use every means necessary to beat Platinum. So I could get Giratina, go to the Distortion World, which I could have recorded, but
Ready? Go!
I've done too much. I've done way too much. I didn't press yes, did I? Oops. Oh well, I could probably beat this without that help.
Fall
I'm
out.
just not sure if I want to.
Ready? Go!
I mean, I've already made it to the extra stages, so they can't knock me too much more than they are right now, so...
Ready? Go!
Also, I said this once before. Where is it? Okay, why I'm wasting time trying to figure out. Here we go. How to do this.
Ready? Go!
There we go. Nope, I forgot what I was gonna say. Never mind! Never mind! It's just not important anymore, because I couldn't remember it during my manic episode! Almost made it.
Ready?
Just lingered a little too long on that teeter-totter. It's almost done. It's almost done. And by the way, I am going to play more Monkey Ball games once you haven't seen me play yet. So that includes Super Monkey Ball Touch and Roll, Super Monkey Ball Step and Roll, Super Monkey Ball... whatever else I'm forgetting. What am I forgetting? Oh yeah, the 3DS one. Spoiler alert, I don't think I'm looking forward to the 3DS one. But we'll cover that when we cover it. Go, Oh no. I think I tilted back a little too much.
Ready? Go!
Well, we are at 37 minutes. I have failed. The video's too long! That's what you all are saying, right? The video's too effing long. I ain't come to see a 1-hour video of you struggling on a kid's game. I still say this is harder than Dark Souls if you're trying to 100% this.
Final stage. Ready? Go!
Oh no. Bertha. From that one cartoon!
Ready?
You know the one? I'm trying to avoid the fact that I just said that word. Whatever, let's do this. Yes, I know it's on fast. It'll be funny if I could do this. See? That was funny! I just got nudged. Gosh dang it. Besides, I want to kind of talk about this one story that is absolutely true. In this exact stage, on the original Super Monkey Ball 2, at one point I got hit by one of these fast cubes so effing hard that it flung me so fast, like faster than that one meme video I made, that YouTube short, that I broke through the backdrop and was in a black backdrop for purgatory until the timer ran out. It didn't even... I went past the death area, whatever that's called. There were a few videos where I remembered what it was called. This is not one of them. Oh my gosh, I was so close. Dang it. Alright, I'm gonna slow down time anyways. I'm just not using the silly little button to do it. But this was a legit thing to happen. I got hit by one of these cubes so hard that it literally made me go out of bounds, but the game didn't recognize it was out of bounds, so all you could see was this white streak of eye flinging into pitch blackness. and it wouldn't let me out of the stage until the timer ran out. I tried to save that gameplay, but it was too big, and I already had too many other videos on my Super Monkey Ball 2 memory card saved up, so I couldn't save the evidence, but it was the funniest thing I'd seen since this one glitch on Mario Kart 64, which me and Galaxy Risk will continue to argue to the end of time, because of course we would. We will continue to argue to the end of time of how this happened. But to me, I was at the side of the bridge about to go off. Okay, first off, it was the Princess Peach course. Peach Circuit, I think it was called. Whoa! Speaking of crazy things, oh no, I faced right through it! Oh no! Do I save that? Oh, too late. Oh well, I'll just make a YouTube short. It's not nearly as funny as the thing I was just discussing. But anyways, however the Peach Circuit thing went. From what I remember, I was at the edge of the bridge, I got hit by a green shell, and when I hit the water, I just went past the death area, but Lakitu went after me, Lakitu, however you want to pronounce it, and I was in a white void, and you could hear Lakitu's beeping, like beep, 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 and I just kept falling, but every time I pressed the A button, as Bowser, I would hear Bowser make this roar. Every single time. I was soft locked. I had to restart the entire unit. But that was super funny. But those are things that I may never be able to replicate, so rip the dream. I might have to end up pressing this button after all. Because even though I'm slowing down time, it's not slowing down how quickly the boxes are coming down. So, let's just get this over with before it turns into an hour video. Oh yeah, that just pauses the cubes. Never mind. I fell anyways, awesome.
Ready?
It's time to end it! It's time to end the suffering! Just like the whole Pokédex quest thing! Which I am going to show some kind of evidence of once I get Tornadus, Thunderous, and Landorus. And in case you didn't see my community post, I'm gonna have to do something special for Thunderous that I'm going to force you, quote unquote, to watch! So I hope you're looking forward to that. Get ready. Get ready for pain again. But hey, we're done with Monkey Ball. Once again, one day I may try to beat these legit. I mean, this course I can. I just had to pause the stupid cubes earlier. But there we go, that was Super Monkey Ball 1 and 2 on casual, except with gyro controls. I kept pressing A and it wouldn't let me press A. I don't know what that was about. Also, I don't know what this was about, but before I was able to play this game, it updated. I don't know what the update's for. Maybe I'll look it up at some point. But who knows. Next time, I'll either be streaming this main game, trying to collect bananas for every single course, or do gyro, or I'm gonna play those party games I just ragged on, except with my brothers. Get ready for hatred with tennis. I'm going to tell you, you might not want to watch the tennis portion, which is the very end of the video. But until then, and until my next videos, a lot of them have to do with Pokemon. And Sonic! Eventually. This has been We to Play. I got nothing left to say, so enjoy Take care. Okay, I have nothing left to say, hopefully, so I hope you enjoy your day. I am so tired. Take care out there, and I'll catch you later. What was that intro? Jeez.